Big news. We have long-awaited Amazing Fantasy 15 coming out, and here is my reaction video. Guys, this is the biggest drop in terms of opportunity that I think we're gonna get for the foreseeable future and for the past as well. So Walt to me was one of those giant opportunity days, and Darth Vader was another one of those giant opportunity days. This has characteristics that neither of those drops have. One of those is likely going to be the buy-in price. The buy-in price is going to be extremely limited, not limited, a lot lower than the 333 gems that you have to spend for a Walt. And there's also going to be a whole different sort of layer to it with only 200 secret rares. So this is an extremely limited drop, extremely limited, especially for the secret rares. What I think is going to happen in terms of the secret rare price is they're going to get scooped up very quickly. They'll probably start around 10K, but I could also see them 20K within the first couple minutes, and then rising significantly, guys. That's my take. I could be completely wrong. Maybe we come back on Tuesday and we're like, yo, they were only 200 bucks, bro. You could have got as many as you wanted. But the way I look at it, the way my prediction, the way I worked it out in my head, it's going to be 20K to start. It'll probably rise all the way up to 50K plus for sure. Again, this is just what I think. I could be completely wrong, right? Could be completely wrong. But I think it'll hit 50K plus. Yeah, I think commons will be... So here's a question I have for anybody listening, right? If you hit one box and you get the common and the floor is 250, are you letting go of your only Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy 15 first appearance Spider-Man? Are you doing that? I don't think a lot of people are. So for me, I'm looking at 250 floor for the commons, maybe 350, 400 for the uncommons. I'm gonna go at least $1,000 for the rares. They're so limited, and then ultra rares, I'm gonna have to go maybe $3.5 grand. So could be completely wrong. But those are my price predictions. My strategy is I'm not selling too many grails. I'm not selling too many items to accumulate gems right now. What my plan is to add a ton of fiat as much as I can, right? So I'm already leveraged pretty heavily into the VeVe app. I already have a ton of good pieces, and I'm not one to chase pieces by selling good pieces that I already have. So what I'm gonna try to do is add some more fiat, go for the blind boxes, and I think that is everybody's best opportunity unless you have a ton of gems to play with. A lot of other drops, it's the opposite for me. It's the opposite. The market makes most of the gains and most of the plays for me in this, and some people will have a whole different strategy just because they'll have gems ready for this, right? They'll have gems prepared. For me, it's going to be blind box, and it's going to be what fiat I can add in to buy a few more pieces, as well as market deals and things like that. So yeah, guys, so I'm not necessarily gonna stack a ton in the secondary market, but I'm gonna try to get a few. And what I'm really looking at right now before the drop happens, so I'm gonna upload this today so you guys will be able to get this information as well to see what I'm doing. But right now I'm focusing on potentially getting a few Todds, a few Vaders, a Walt, another Walt, things like that, right? Because the way I look at it is, and we've seen this happen before, history is probably going to repeat itself again, right? The way we see it happen is things will dip drastically, or not necessarily drastically, but they'll take a dip before big drops like that. The second the drop happens, there's going to be a few things that go down. All those gems that are waiting on the sideline to potentially get secret rares that are unaffordable now, ultra rares that are unaffordable now, all those will trickle back into different collectibles that were sold out of, right? People that hit Spider-Man, me included, if I hit the secret rare, which is very unlikely, if I hit the secret rare and I can get it gone for, let's say, $50,000, I would. And I would go buy 10 Walts. Maybe I'd spread it out a little bit more, but I'll get at least 5. I would get at least 5 Walts. I would bank on 5 more Walts, personally. I'm more of a collectible over the comic book side of the VeVe app anyways. But yeah, guys, this is extremely exciting. Big news. Big thank you to VeVe for dropping it for us this early and giving us another opportunity. A lot of people, guys, are gonna get, this is gonna be a life-changing drop, especially depending on where you are in the world, right? There is gonna be some 6-figure deals, I believe, going down, and you might get lucky enough to get one of those really, really special mints. I think we all are lucky being this early, being early adopters, seeing this, and being able to take advantage of it really early, right? So extremely excited, very happy with this drop. Let me know what your guys' strategies are. Did you just put 10,000 gems in right now? Did you already sell? Shout out to Gale. The Gale was shopping, or not shopping. He was selling some of his stuff early. He usually does that. He has a lot of foresight, but he stocked up on some gems. We saw some people on Twitter with 100,000 gems ready for the drop tomorrow. There's multiple of those kind of people, right? Yeah. What's your strategy? What's your plan? Are you guys going all in? Is this the drop you've been waiting for? Are you a new user? Is this your first ever drop? Are you like, what is this guy talking about? Let me know. We'd love to share perspective, love to share ideas, whether you've been in the app for a month, a year, 4 years, shout out Breadcat, or 4 days or 4 minutes. I'd love to have you guys join the community, share your perspective, and bounce ideas with each other. Alright guys, I ran for long enough, 7 minutes. I'll make another video later today. I think that's enough for now. I probably missed a bunch of stuff, and that's the problem with not writing things down. I'm kind of going off the top of my head here. But, cool guys. Shout out my collectibles for getting that drop announced on his channel. Yeah guys, wow. Alright, that's it. That's it for now. Amazing Fantasy 15. Talk to you guys in a little bit.